Why Japan saves better than the rest of the world, and somehow, Tokyo Japanese families still manage to save money consistently. It's not magic, it's a mindset. We're unlocking one of the most underrated and joyful money habits, the Japanese. If you've ever felt like saving money is stressful, this method feels light, fun, and incredibly refreshing. Are you ready? Help millions build wealth without pressure or pain. Japan is a country where ancient traditions meet modern lifestyles, despite living in one of the world's most high-cost nations especially. But how? It's not luck, and today, have used for over a century, boring, or a burden. Prepare to see it in a different way. It's like giving your financial life a little spring cleaning Japanese style. Let's jump into this beautiful habit that has helped millions build wealth without pressure or pain. Kakeibo, the Japanese money ritual. The habit is called Kakeibo, and no, it's not an app, not a spreadsheet, not some complicated financial tool. It's simply a mindful money journal. Kakeibo was invented in 1904 by Hani Motoko, Japan's first female journalist. Her goal was to help families live gracefully even with limited income by encouraging them to slow down, reflect, and make thoughtful decisions with their money. Unlike traditional budgeting that feels cold and rigid, Kakeibo feels warm, gentle, and almost therapeutic. You don't need math skills. You don't need financial knowledge. You only need a notebook, a pen, a few minutes of quiet time. It's not about restricting your money, it's about understanding it with kindness and curiosity. And that emotional connection is where real financial transformation begins. The magical pause, asking, do I really need this? If Kakeibo had a superpower, this would be it. Before making any purchase, big or small, Japanese households trained in this habit take a tiny, gentle pause and ask, do I really need this, or do I just want it right now? This simple question has saved people thousands. Why? Because most of our purchases are made emotionally, not logically. That coffee, emotional. That shirt, emotional. That random online purchase at 1 a.m., definitely emotional. But when you introduce even a 3-second pause, something surprising happens. Your brain wakes up. Your awareness sharpens. Suddenly you realize, oh, I actually don't need this at all. Kakeibo turns impulse shopping into intentional spending, and it does it in the most gentle, non-judgmental way possible. Why Kakeibo insists on writing by hand, the mind-body-money connection. Let's be honest. We live in a world where everything is automated. Our phones track our steps. Our banks categorize our spending. And our apps remind us when a bill is due. Convenient, yes. Effective, not always. Here's the thing. When your phone tracks your money, you're not actually thinking about it. It's happening in the background. You're not emotionally involved. You're not mentally present. But Kakeibo does the opposite. It slows you down. It brings your awareness back to reality. When you write your expenses by hand, something almost magical happens. You actually remember the purchase. You actually feel the cost. You reflect naturally, without forcing yourself. You become more mindful the next time you spend. In Japan, people describe it like this. When I write the number, I understand it. Not just see it, I understand it. Even neuroscientists agree. Writing by hand activates deeper processing in the brain compared to typing. It makes your choices feel more real. So instead of thinking, I spent $15 today, you think, I wrote $15 on snacks. Do I feel good about that? This tiny shift creates a surprising ripple effect. You start spending less without even trying. Not because you're restricting yourself, but because you simply become more aware. And awareness is the beginning of transformation. The 4 Kakeibo spending categories, a simple roadmap for clarity. One reason people fail at saving money is because everything feels chaotic. Bills here, subscriptions there, random coffee purchases everywhere. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. Kakeibo fixes this by breaking your entire financial life into 4 simple categories. Just 4, that's it. And these categories work for anyone, any lifestyle, any income. Let's break them down. Category 1, needs hitsuyahin. These are your essential survival expenses: food, rent, transportation, utilities. If you stop paying for them, life becomes complicated. But even inside your needs, Kakeibo teaches you to separate what's truly essential and what's just convenient. For example, cooking meals equals need. Takeout dinner every night equals want disguised as need. This awareness alone can create huge savings. Category 2, wants hoshimono. These are the fun things: snacks, new clothes, gadgets, movies, cute stuff from Daiso you didn't plan to buy. Most people overspend here without realizing it. Kakeibo encourages you to enjoy life, but mindfully, not impulsively. You don't have to eliminate your wants, just understand them better. Category 3, culture, bunka. This is my favorite category, and it's very Japanese. Culture means things that enrich your soul. Books, hobbies, courses, music, museum visits, crafting, learning something new. Japan believes a healthy life needs more than survival. It needs purpose, creativity, joy. This category ensures you don't cut out the things that make you feel alive. Category 4, unexpected, tapatsu takine shishitsu. Life loves surprises. A flat tire, a broken phone, a sudden doctor visit, or your cat deciding to knock over something expensive. This category prepares you for real life. By acknowledging the unexpected, you create emotional and financial stability. No drama, no panic, just readiness. Why these 4 categories work so well? When you divide your expenses this way, something amazing happens. You finally see where your money is going. Not blaming yourself, not judging, just observing. And once you see clearly, making better financial decisions becomes much easier, almost automatic. Kakeibo helps you break the impulse buy cycle, how it retrains your brain. Have you ever walked into a store, grabbed something cute, and only realized later that you don't even know why you bought it? Well, Japan has a quiet superpower for this. Kakeibo trains your brain to pause, breathe, and question everything before it becomes an unnecessary purchase. In Japanese culture, mindfulness is built into everyday life, from tea ceremonies to how meals are served. Spending money is treated the same way, something to be done with attention, intention, and purpose. Kakeibo's pause and reflect. Habit strengthens the mental muscle that fights impulse buying. Instead of reacting to temptation, you become someone who thinks, evaluates, and chooses consciously. People who practice Kakeibo for just 1 month report feeling calmer and more in control, because they finally understand why they buy things, not just what they buy. The Japanese money mindfulness moment, the habit that saves millions over a lifetime. Here's a beautiful detail rarely mentioned outside Japan. Before writing expenses, many people take a money mindfulness moment, a small pause to check in with their feelings. It's a quick internal dialogue. Am I buying this because I need it? Or because I feel stressed, bored, or tired? This 10-second pause creates decades of financial stability. In Western culture, money decisions are fast, emotional, and influenced by clever marketing. But Japanese households treat money like a conversation partner, something you build a relationship with. And here's the surprising part. People who do this regularly don't just save more money. They also experience fewer financial regrets, less guilt after shopping, and more confidence when facing big decisions like travel, investments, or family planning. This habit might look small, but multiplied over years, it becomes life-changing, like stacking tiny stones that eventually become a mountain. Your money wants you to slow down and listen. At the heart of Kakeibo lies one beautiful message. Slow down, pay attention, Honor your relationship with money. In a world where everything is fast food, fast spending, fast regrets, Kakeibo invites you to take a breath and rediscover the joy of being in control. When you understand how you spend, you understand yourself. And when you understand yourself, saving becomes natural, not forced, not stressful, just peaceful, just right.